Hello, this is Carolyn at Carolyn's Paper Therapy. And I wanted to come back this evening. Finally, I've had a minute to think about journal. I've been working on my Soft Sweet Autumn Journal, which is made with the kit from Create with Scrimping Mommy. It's called Soft Autumn August Journaling, JOY. I love her kits, and so I hope you'll enjoy this, putting together this journal. I made it from a, let's see, Cheez-It box, I think, to make my cover. And I was going to come back and just do a flip through, but I thought I should show you a little bit of what I've done so far. I used a Cheez-It box to make this cover, and I wanted to cover it with muslin. It all gets covered up, but that's what I wanted to use because of the colors in this kit. And the Cheez-It box showed through, so I had to cover it with paper first, and then I covered it with the muslin. And I just used a glue stick to put all that on there. I wrapped it around the edges, and then the journal itself is put together with invisible spine. So it's all these three signatures are attached to this piece in here, and then glued to the journal cover. And then these are glued on after that for the inside, front, and back covers. I hope that made sense. I've done it like this a few times, and so it's very easy to look up the invisible spine and learn how to do that. So what I did was I fixed 3 signatures using our papers, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double pages in the front and the back signature, and I'll just flip through those right quick. I printed the pages on front and back using the design on one side and a place for writing on the other side. The colors are so soft and sweet. I just love them. Sunflowers are so pretty. And so you can see in the center here where I have sewn it together, and I leave these hanging down because I like to put charms or something on there to dangle out the bottom of the journal. So this is the remainder of the first signature. And then I'll show you the last signature. It's also got 5 pages. So when you have 5 double pages, you have or whatever. I have 5 pages in each one. This similar to the other. The pictures are so pretty. So in the center, and I did this on one of the last journal I did, I wanted the center signature to be something different, not just another flip through thing. So I'm not going to show you. I've already got it put together, but I can tell you how I did it. I took a large window envelope. These are the ones I get from my bank. So they're this big, and I folded it in half. And by gluing and cutting my little places here, I made a pocket at the top here that will have a journal card in it. And I glued it when I covered up the envelope. I glued it like this so that I would have this pocket at the top. And then down here at the bottom, I glued it like this so I would have a pocket at the side. And this journal card comes out, and I lined it with this other paper. This is the inside of that envelope that I covered with this pink paper. I got a wrinkle there, but I'll end up covering that up. Let me flip on back here. Now this is the back of the envelope, and this is the inside of it. And I took another window envelope, and it was a long envelope like this, and I folded it over. I covered it, and then I folded it over. And it is glued right here, so it made a pocket, a window pocket that's lined for another journal card. And then it flips up for writing space. And I glued it on the sides here so that it made a tuck spot from the bottom. I just like to have something unusual in the middle, and this is what I came up with. This is just one of the papers folded up, and so that it made two pockets. So that's the center signature. And what I plan to do is, of course, I'll have pockets and trims and all kinds of stuff through here that I'll show you later. But I've kind of decided what I want on the cover. And what I'm going to do is show you just a little bit, and then I'm going to go off and do the covers, front and back cover, and complete the outside of the journal, and come back and finish this video by showing you that. And then maybe I can find time to actually get this journal finished. So this is what I want to put on the front. And the reason I've ended up with this, I cut this too narrow. I did something else, I don't know what I did, something else that made this too narrow, and I wanted to use her on the front. So rather than print it out again, I decided to kind of put this green to finish out the cover. And my plan is to use a lot of lace and flowers on this cover. I've got this beautiful lace. All this came from Amazon. It's just beautiful. And I wanted to layer this on the edge and put this one on here too, I wanted to cover up that where you could see that seam, and layer this. And I've got all kinds of flowers and some of the ephemera from the kit and different things that I will put on here. So this will be the cover, this beautiful girl, and then the other beautiful girl inside. I've got some pretty laces here. These are just beautiful that I ordered. I got it in white and the ecru. And then I move this away. And then on the spine here, I'm just going to put another part of the design like this. And then on the back, I'll have this. And that'll be the paper part of it. And then I will more than likely come in with some lace and finish off this edge here and on the front, and have lace here. And I've got to decide before I glue anything on if I want to put my ribbon for closure and glue it on here first, which is probably what I'll do. So that's as far as I'm going to go right this minute. And I'll be back for the end of this video that shows you the cover and the outside of this Soft Sweet Autumn Journal. So I hope that all made sense, and that you will enjoy following along. And after I get this video all done, then I'll get serious about decorating the inside and share the whole thing with a different video. So thank you for taking a look with me today. I have so many beautiful laces and things that I've pulled to be able to use in this journal. I'm excited to put it together and to share some of my ideas with you. So remember, every day is a gift. Always look for the joy in each day and share it with everyone you meet along the way. We are living in some really crazy times, and we need to just love and be kind to each other and see this through together. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Hello, I'm back with the completed cover for the journal, Soft Sweet Autumn journal that I'm making. And in the first part of this video, I showed you how I had used the hidden spine for the inside, and I have 3 signatures, and how I covered the Cheez-It box. And what I've done since that video is decorate the cover front and back. The first thing I did was attach this recycled silk ribbon by just, let me untie this so you can see, by just gluing it across here, across the back, and across here, and let these hang out the side. I just measured them so that they would tie nicely, and glued them down before I decorated the page. The next thing I did was use the green background paper and this pretty girl on the cover. I inked the edges and rounded the corners before I glued this on. I glued that on. I glued a little scene down the side. You can't see it, but through the holes you can see the colors. And the back on. You can see where I inked it and rounded the corners. And then I began to decorate with my lace. I used the wide lace on the first layer. Then I layered on this pretty, this lace here. And then I was going through some things to donate for my church garage sale, and I found this pretty pin in there, so I took the pin back off of it, and I have glued this on the journal, and I think the layering is just beautiful with the pearls and the flowers. I used the words from the Kit Autumn Journal, and used my little stick-on pearls. I get those. I think I got these from Dollar Tree. This up here is just a piece of old lace from a slip, scrunched up. It's kind of a peach color. And I've used my pretty flowers from Hobby Lobby. And I may go back in here with some leaves or pearls or something. I haven't quite finished this corner yet, but that's the basic of the corner. Then I looked through my ribbon to find something that was wide enough to go around the edges so that it covered the raw edges of the muslin. So this, after I glued this on the back, I glued this around the edge, and this trim, I didn't use the wide on here, it covered up too much, so I put this trim on the back. This comes from Amazon. So I've got this done this far. I'm ready to open it up and start to decorate the inside covers and also the 3 signatures inside. And I won't come back when I have this all finished. It'll be chunky and beautiful, and I'll probably add a little something here and maybe even a tassel or something down the side. And I will, of course, sign it on the back with the name of the journal and Made with Love and my name. I need to add a little something up here. So it's not totally finished, but you get the idea of how I put this together. And I just love using the new laces that I bought, and some of these are vintage. Some is recycled. I mean, it's amazing. You accumulate these things, and then you can create the most beautiful journal. I can't really plan out one ahead of time. I just pick the papers and decide how I'm going to put it together, and then start to go through all my ribbons and laces and ephemera and different little things that I can decorate with. And that's what makes it special, and each one is unique. So I hope you're having a good day. We've had rain and sunshine here in Kentucky. We've gone weeks without rain, and so I'm grateful that it's raining. Plus, it gave me the opportunity to stay inside instead of watering plants, and enjoy putting this together for you. So I'm working on this, and I'll be back before you know it. I'll see you soon.